Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Anna and I do all things plus size fashion, beauty, and mom lifestyle. Sorry my voice sounds a little bit off. I had some friends over last night. We were laughing so hard and I woke up and it's just like this. But I really wanted to film this video and I have not sat down and filmed in weeks, you guys. Weeks. What? I miss you. I miss filming. So please ignore the voice. So as you can tell from the title, this is going to be a best of 2021 video. So basically it's going to be all of my favorite things that I have accumulated over the past year that I see myself reaching for every single day or every single week, or I love and I cannot imagine my life without them. I rarely do favorites videos, if any. I don't know if I've ever done a favorites video. Maybe. So this is very exciting. A lot of you guys probably do know some of my favorite items because I am a creature of habit, and when I love something, I use it all of the time. So there's going to be no fashion items in this video, but let me know if you guys want me to do like a wardrobe favorites or wardrobe essentials type of video, because I will definitely do that, and hopefully my voice will be normal for those videos. But this one is going to be mostly beauty with some random bits in there that are just things that I absolutely love, some jewelry pieces, a little tiny bit of food items maybe. So yeah, I literally just have like a bag of random stuff that I walked around grabbing from my house. I was like, I literally love this. I use this all the time. They need to know about this. So I'm so excited. Okay, guys, so I have no rhyme or reason. I might try to do things like categorically, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I'm just gonna go in and just, show you guys my favorites. So I do film on my phone, but the first thing that I wanted to show you is this phone case from Amazon. And I love square phone cases. I actually, when I was getting my new phone, the worker at the phone place was like, that is so weird. Why would you ever want to alter the shape of the phone? I'm like, listen, I don't know, but I love it. I love a good square phone case. But that's not the only reason I love this. This feels, first of all, is that not ASMR? I don't know. It's just like the best thing ever. I love that it has texture so much, you guys. Like the feeling is just like, and it's like this, like, look, I can't even bend it. It is heavy duty, and this was like $13. So I hope that I can find it still, because Amazon sometimes doesn't always have things, but I haven't had it too long. But this is by far my favorite case of 2021, and I love phone cases, but this one is it. This one's the winner. So that's the first little guy. So I have two little kind of like food, drink items that I want to show you really quick before we get into all the beauty, jewelry, fun bits. So the first thing, there's just a giant hair on this. That is disgusting. I'm so sorry, you guys. Oops. Anyway, so the first thing, or first food thing, are these dark chocolate covered honey grams. And these are so hard to find. I know that Starbucks has them, but this brand specifically, what is it called? Joe's Candies, is like far superior. My favorite ones are the sea salt ones, the dark chocolate sea salt ones. So good. These ones are really delicious too. You can get them at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Home Goods, I believe. Those are the only places I've seen them. You can probably order them online too, but you guys, these are delicious. I love them. The dark chocolate is not too dark. You know how sometimes it's less like too much. It's the perfect amount of dark chocolate when you're just looking for like a sweet that's like also kind of salty, or it's just, they're so good. My mom got me hooked on these and I love them. Put them in the fridge. So good. So these are probably like my all-time favorite go-to snack of 2021. Okay, so the next thing is a very cheap wine Merlot that honestly a lot of you guys have probably heard of. This bottle is literally almost gone because me and my friends love this stuff and we drank it last night, but I am not a huge alcohol drinker at all. I really do not hold my alcohol well. I'm not about it. I don't know, but Sometimes I like having a little bit of something at the end of the night or a little fruity kind of drink, and this stuff is so good. So this is the Arbor Mist Merlot Blackberry. It's only 6% alcohol, and it's like $10 for this giant thing. So if you're like me, you're not a huge alcohol person, and you think all wine tastes disgusting because like, I do not like wine, but this stuff is so tasty. You guys probably heard about this, but I thought I should mention it because for people like me who just like, you know, feeling like you got a little wine and you're feeling all cutesy at night, but you actually don't like the taste, try this guy out. So yeah, we love this in my house. It's so good, and you can tell, delish for girls' night. All right, so next we're going to talk about jewelry pieces, and of course I am wearing almost every single thing because I love jewelry. And you guys, before 2021, I was not a huge jewelry person. I did not wear rings. Maybe, I can't really remember like when I started, but I do know I was not really about it. I was an earring only person. I never really wore necklaces unless I was filming, and this year, man, it changed my world. Like, why? I don't know who I was before jewelry, but my favorite pieces, I have a few rings to show you. So we're going to talk about rings first. So the first one I'm going to talk about is this little guy here. It is like the dome type ring, and this is from Olita collection. And actually, my friend Ashley, you guys have to follow her. She's adorable. She started a jewelry line, and this stuff does not tarnish. Like, no joke, this ring is under $30, does not tarnish, and it goes up to a size 13. So absolutely adorable. And then this is my wedding ring, but I did start pairing it with this band underneath it. Sorry. So this band underneath it is also from Olita collection, and I love this one. I actually got this ring for my sister for Christmas, and she was like, oh my gosh, it looks like a Cartier dupe, or Cartier, I don't know how to pronounce it, a dupe, and it totally does. I love the way it looks with my wedding ring. It's so beautiful. So yes, this one is one of my all-time favorite rings. So both of those are from Olita collection. And then the other rings that I have been obsessing over are the other ones that I'm wearing. So this has to be my like favorite ring of all time, except for my wedding ring. I am so in love with this guy. So it is a stack, and it's all connected. It's very bougie, you know, it's just like, I'm obsessed with it. I could feel like I could never find rings like this in my size. And then this little guy, these are both from the same place, and I'm pretty sure it's called Navita. I cannot remember, but it took weeks and weeks to come in. Like, for a second, I was like, is this like, am I ever getting it? Because I want to say it took like a month or more to get these pieces in. But saying that, I have to mention them. I wear them literally every single day. They're so beautiful, and they just, oh, this is also from the same place. So this one's really beautiful too. But yeah, I love them. They're affordable. It was like buy two, get one free. And so if you're willing to wait, the quality is really good. They've not turned my fingers green at all. Really affordable, like I said. So yeah, those are my favorite rings. So if you've been wondering, I'll have them all linked down below for you guys, but in love. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is this necklace here, and this is from House of Jewels Miami. I am like so obsessed with finding tiny jewelry boutiques, not really tiny, but smaller things that I've never heard of, and ordering from them, just because honestly I feel like most of the time the quality is just far superior than Amazon. Don't get me wrong, love Amazon jewelry. I order Amazon jewelry all the time. This is from Amazon, but still, I feel like the quality of smaller boutique jewelry places are just so good. So I found this little guy. I have it on backwards actually on accident. But this little gold, it's like a snake chain kind of choker necklace, and it has so much room around the neck. It feels so comfortable, and it's just beautiful. Like, I wear this necklace every single day. It was, I want to say it's $46, but they always have a sale going on, and it's amazing. I've worn it in the shower. I've worn it to fall asleep in. It still looks as good as the day that I got it. So I have just been absolutely in love with this necklace. Okay, guys, so that is all of my favorite jewelry pieces. I feel like I get a lot of questions on my jewelry and I never go into detail about it, so I'm glad that I finally got that up, and I'll have it linked down below. Let me know if you guys will purchase any of this jewelry. But now on to little beauty bits, which you know that is what we are here for. We love little beauty bits, so let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is this little hair product, and I have done, I don't think on YouTube, but on Instagram, some hair tutorials, and I always talk about this guy. So this is the Kenra Dry Volume Burst Instant Soft Hold Volumizing Hairspray. So I am a cosmetologist, and they do sell this at the cosmetology hair store, but it wasn't on Amazon last time I checked. So I will take another look, but I don't think they discontinued it because I can still grab it at the hair store. But anyway, you guys, if you want, I have not put this in my hair yet, actually. So let's do it together. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, so if you guys want like instant volume, I'm looking at my mirror, so if it looks a little bit or my phone, so if it looks a little bit crazy, please ignore that. But if you want instant volume, especially on clean hair, I hate the way clean hair looks. I like the feeling of clean hair, but I do not like the way it looks. It does not have volume. I always tease my hair. I should have brought down my teaser. I love that teaser. Anyway, but this I use all the time. I use this instead of hairspray, instead of dry shampoo. I just feel like it gives me the texture that I want without my hair feeling too gross. And I actually saw Jaclyn Hill talk about this a while ago, and I picked it up immediately. I absolutely love it. I've used it ever since. I'm actually almost out, but I'm telling you, I've heard so many people rant and rave about this, and it is that good. So if you want volume, if you kind of like the sexy undone hair, which is my baby, then you need to grab this. Okay, so I have two kind of perfumey spray items that I found this year that I want to talk about. So first is a little bit of a splurge. This is the Coco Chanel Mademoiselle. Mademoiselle, I don't know. But you guys have probably heard of this all the time on everywhere because this is a very known perfume. It is pretty expensive. I want to say it's like over $100, but this smells amazing. And at first I wasn't crazy about the scent, but when I wear it, it's like if I spray it on a jacket and then I set the jacket down and then later in the day I put the jacket back on, I'm like, oh my gosh, that smells so good. And it's kind of like one of those scents that you kind of, it smells so good to me now that I'm used to it, but it is one of those scents that at first I'm like, is it almost like old lady smelling? But it kind of like sinks in with your skin. And you know, perfume like reacts to everyone's different, their hormones or what, I don't know, you guys what I'm talking about, but it kind of smells different on everyone. I really like the way this makes me smell. I like the way it sits on my clothes, my hair. So, yeah, I have been loving this. You guys can obviously tell. I'm almost out of it, and I got it in May. So I'm like, you know that TikTok that's like, that's me. Like, you know, I'm that person that's like, oh, too much. I'm like, oh, ow. Okay, so the next one that I want to talk about is a little bit of a cheaper alternative. I do not like going super cheap with perfume or body spray. Not that it doesn't smell good, I just feel like it doesn't last and then I end up using a lot more and then spending more money on it. So this guy is the does it say on here? Why is like the Brazilian Crush 62? I think it's the Sol de Janeiro. I think that's how you pronounce it, like the brand of it. I've actually seen, I think Learning to Be Fearless talked about this. I've seen a lot of people talk about this. And I actually got it for Christmas. I got like the little tiny tube of it. And this taste, now you know where my head's at. This smells like cinnamon rolls. Like, okay, I don't know if that's like 100% it, but like it gives me like cinnamon roll vibes. like a sweet, it's different than the like Coco Chanel one. This one is very like yum, like I don't know, do you know what I'm saying? And this guy is a body spray, like it's a fragrance mist, so it's not a perfume, but I will say this lasts a very long time. Again, if I spray this on and then I throw my coat back on like an hour later, like I still, or not an hour later, like I literally put on a coat this morning that I wore last night and it still smells so good. So I'm very impressed with this stuff. It lasts a really long time. I actually have only had this for about a week, and yeah, I've been using this every day actually instead of the Coco Chanel one, just because this one's cheaper and I'm almost out of that one. So this has been a great little mini fragrance that lasts a really long time. So I would definitely check this out. I wish I would have tried it sooner, and yeah, a good little fragrance. All right, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is a self tanner, and actually I kind of hated this at first. I always get the Saint Maury's brand, but I usually get the mousse, and they were out of the mousse at Ulta, so I picked up this tanning mist in dark, and I did at first was like, you know what, really don't like this, would way rather have the mousse, but it grew on me a lot. It is so easy to apply. You literally just and then get your mitt and rub it in really quick, and you can see, I'm like so nervous I'm accidentally gonna spray it, but you can literally see where it goes on, and it's so easy. It looks so beautiful. It looks like you went and got a spray tan, and this is $13 at Ulta. That's the only place I've found this. So, and it's always sold out. It is so good. So if you guys like the mousse, give this a try. It did take me a while. Like I remember posting and saying it's okay, but I'm not obsessed, and I slowly became obsessed. And then I did try a different tan in a mousse, and I was not about it. So yes, this is gonna be my go-to from now on. Such a good little tan. I love the color it gives you. Love. Okay, so the next thing is also a tanning product, and you guys, this is like disgusting. Oh my gosh, don't even look at the top of this. But this is the Tan Luxe The Butter Illuminating Tanning Butter, and I saw a blogger on Instagram talking about this, and it looked beautiful. So basically it is like a tanning lotion butter that gives you a subtle glow tan. So I would not use this instead of like tanning, but this is amazing for after you self tan, but you still want a little bit more, like a little bit more sun-kissed color. And honestly, the glow that this gives you is so good. You can't really tell today because I actually forgot to tan my body, so I literally have like makeup all on my chest, but on days that I remember to tan my body, this I always put on after. I put on my legs, my arms, and it is like nice for tanning your hands. You do have to be careful because it definitely could give you orange streaks if you do not wash your hands. But other than that, this product is so good. I've been using this for months and months, and it's still super full. It gives like a healthy glow from within look, and I've used it on my face too, and I did not notice any breakouts or anything. So yes, this is such a good little tanning butter. So love. And the last lotion type thing we have, I'm pretty sure, is this Hemps. The secret is in the seed triple moisturizer herbal whipped body cream. So this is the triple moisture one. I have gone through so many of these. This is the first time I've tried the triple moisture. Usually I get the anti-aging or I can't remember, the original one's really good too, but this one is so good. My hands get so dry, my like elbows get super dry. I use this on my face all the time, and I'm like really weird with skincare products, but I feel like the hemp stuff has always been fine on my face. So yeah, this is really good. I would recommend trying this out. I will say the thing with Hemps is you have to be careful because sometimes they will have it at stores like TJ Maxx, and that's fine, but you just have to check like the expiration date because sometimes it is past the expiration date, and that's, you just have to be careful with stuff like this. But they do always have it at Ulta, I want to say. So if you find something like this and it seems too cheap to be true, just check the expiration dates because you don't want to be, you know, putting something bad on your skin. Okay, so now we just have a few little makeup bits that I want to say, and a lot of the stuff you guys probably already know about, but the most question that I ever get asked is the lashes that I wear every single day. So I do not have an open pack. I actually just had to order more last night, or I have an open pack, but not an unopened pack, and I had to order some more last night. But these bad boys are the Alley Crown lashes in the style A on Amazon. $7.99. Sometimes they go on sale for $7, but $7.99 for a pack of 4. I literally buy these guys in bulk. Like, these are so beautiful, fluffy. They give me eyelash extension vibes. They're so easy to put on. And you guys, I have tried literally like every lash brand in the book. I've spent $40 on one pair of lashes multiple times, and these are the best, the most not natural looking, obviously, but fluffy. I love like a fluffy kind of lash extension vibe that are smaller and they like flare out at the end, and these are it. I have used these for literally the whole year, and I have tried different lashes. Like, I'm like, are they that good, or am I just used to it? I tried different ones and I cannot, like, just, they're so fluffy and beautiful, and I cut off the end. I am so in love with these. It's so hard for me to switch them up. It is really hard. So yes, if I could say one thing, if you wear lashes, please try this out in the pattern A. This brand is really good, but these are the most natural. I hate saying that because it's really not very natural, but theirs are very dramatic. But this style in particular is absolutely fantastic. So yes, check these guys out. Okay, so the next thing is a setting spray, and I actually have an unopened one right here. This is the natural finish from Wet n Wild. I also have the coconut one. I do like this one more, but the coconut setting, it's not the same exact thing, but the coconut spray is amazing. I have that one upstairs. I forgot to bring it down, so I do love that one too. But the Wet n Wild natural finish setting spray, this stuff will make your makeup last literally all day. It's like $6, and it is a heavy spray. So I know that a lot of people like the more misty, like you don't really feel it. I like to feel like my makeup is like I'm wet. Like, I like to feel my face just like drenched, and it doesn't make your makeup move. It honestly, like, I put the coconut one on today, but this one is literally so good. But I know I've told a lot of people about this, and they're like, why does it like feel like it's just so it's so heavy? And I'm like, it is a heavy spray, but just wait, use it. I'm telling you, it is so good. I do not feel like the little misty ones are like, I don't know, it's just in my head, I'm like, is it really setting it if I can't feel like I just took a swim? So this stuff is my ride or die setting spray. I feel like I can't even imagine, like, I probably will switch it up one day, but it's just so good. It really makes my makeup last all freaking day. So the next thing is a concealer, and sorry, my dryer just stopped, so if you hear it like singing or whatever, but this is the e.l.f. hydrating concealer, and the hydrating camo concealer, and I did not get this for a long time because it made me nervous. It wasn't matte. I don't know why, but I am telling you, this guy is so good. If you have not tried this one, it is $6. It feels so good under the skin. It's not drying. It is like, I will literally put this on and it doesn't dry down. Like, it blends so seamlessly into the face, even if you let it sit for a while. I am obsessed. This has to be my favorite concealer that I have ever tried. It is not, I won't say it is as full coverage as the matte one, but it doesn't bother me. It's so good. It gives me such a natural, beautiful look. So I absolutely am obsessed with this concealer. I'm going to be repurchasing it all the time. So good. Okay, so the next things, I don't know, I think that I talked about, maybe, I don't know if I talked about both of these, but yeah, I think I used this in my last makeup video, but it is the Revlon Skin Lights. This is the highlighter. I do love the bronzer one, but I don't know if it's my favorite bronzer of all time, so I didn't bring it down. But this highlighter, I have it on today, and it is a very natural glow from within highlight. It just gives you like, you have that glow. It is just so beautiful. It is like my favorite highlighter at the moment. I am in love. Like, that color is just so gorgeous. So yes, I absolutely love this. I will be repurchasing. It's just the perfect color. So this is the 201 Daybreak Glimmer one, and it's not glittery or shiny. It just really has that nice natural glow type look to it. So really love this. And the next thing is this little eyeshadow palette, and I am not an eyeshadow palette buyer. I have BoxyCharm. I typically get eyeshadow palettes in BoxyCharm, and that's just what I use. But I was just feeling discouraged, and I saw this palette from Revolution at, I don't know, Target maybe? I want to say Target. And you guys, these colors are so perfect. I was looking for a palette that had some cool tones and also some warm tones, because I've been watching a lot of makeup videos and they say to mix cool and warm tones, and I feel like I was going overboard with warm tones for a while, and I needed that little bit of coolness to make it look more, I don't know, mesh. So this one is amazing because it has this little bit of cool tones around here, some warm tones throughout there, a nice base color. I use this in the crease. And then also this shimmer is beautiful. I did an eye makeup look with, did I just like stick my finger right in it? But I did an eye makeup look with this guy, and I loved it. It went on so pigmented. So this is a very good neutral palette. And I know that sometimes it's like hard to find one with all the colors that you want. I will say the only thing about this one is I wish that it had a light shimmer for like the inner corner, but I love this. I use this for the inner corner. This is like $8 or less. So this is a very cheap palette, but I have been wearing this every day. It does have a slight bit of fallout, but the colors blend really nicely. So I really have been reaching for this palette every single day. All right, so we are almost done. Just a few more little things. So real quick, I'm gonna mention my favorite lipstick for the past 3 years. I actually wore this for my wedding in 2019, and I have been using this literally for the past 2.5 years every single day. It's what I have on today, and I do switch it up sometimes, very rarely. So this is like 98% of the time I'm wearing this lipstick if I have lipstick on, and this is in the shade Seductress by Maybelline Matte Liquid Lipsticks. It is the prettiest pinky nude. I was not a lipstick wearer for so long. Like, I'd be that person who would literally do full beats and then no lipstick, because I feel like none of the lipsticks, like nude, made it look like I didn't have lips. But then too pinky, it was like, that's not me, until I found this perfect shade. It's so good. It's so natural. It looks good when, like, if it does last very long, but if you have it on all night and then you're eating a ton and drinking a ton, it does slightly wear off. It still gives like the natural lip kind of color because how close it is. So this is just the best lipstick. You guys, anytime you see me wearing lipstick, just assume it's this and pick this up. Please. You will not regret it. It is so good. Okay, so I believe we have 2 more items. So the next thing, I know I'm switching it up from the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil, but my favorite eyebrow pencil that I have found this year is this guy. This is the CoverGirl, does it say what it's, the Ultra Fine Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade Soft Brown. So in my last makeup video, I did use, I want to say I used either CoverGirl or Maybelline eyebrow pencil. That was okay, but I ended up going back and picking up this one. I love this. I have it on my eyebrows today. I feel like it is so ultra fine. Like, it really is just the tiniest little tip, and it is so easy to fill in your brows and make it look like real hair. It has a nice little spoolie, and I want to say it's like $7, and I'm telling you, this is super good, especially if you have like no eyebrows like me. This makes it very easy to make them look semi-natural. This color Soft Brown is such a good color with my hair as well. So this is such a good eyebrow pencil. If you love the e.l.f. one, that's so good. Sometimes I still throw that one on really quick, but when I want to look my best self, this is what I use. It is so good. Okay, so the last thing that we're going to be talking about is this e.l.f. Illuminating Putty Primer. And this one is actually, or the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. So this guy is so good. So they do have a matte putty primer, which a lot of people have talked about. I just love being luminous and glowy, and not too much, but definitely like a natural finish. And so I got this, and you guys, like, I'm telling you, this gives such a subtle, nice glow to the skin, and foundation goes on it so nice, because sometimes with illuminating primers, it can be a little bit weird. I actually do put this all over my entire face. I know that a lot of people would probably say to only put it, you know, in the areas where you want the luminous look, but I put it everywhere. I still don't think it's too much. I really, really like this. This has been my go-to primer, and for a while I was not using primer until I found this. So yes, I am literally in love with this. Okay, you guys, so that is the end of my best of 2021 beauty. A few rando things in there. A lot of this stuff I have found recently, but some of it I've been using since the beginning. So let me know if you're going to purchase any of this stuff down below. Please let me know your 2021 favorites. I'm probably going to finish this video and literally walk upstairs and be like, I forgot so many things. But this is going to be a long video anyway. So thanks for watching. I love you guys so much, so much. And I hope you have a great start to 2022.